Welcome back to Conversations for the Couch. Larry, we have an incredible guest and somewhat related to another one of our guests.
Yes, one of our earlier guests, Jay Holloway, brought his better half, Libby. And Libby's going to tell us about what she does, the industry she's involved in, as well as her background. So, Libby, have at it.
Oh, thank you for having me today. This is going to be a lot of fun. My husband talked about hurricane shutters and protecting your property. Well, if you don't, that's where I come in because I can help with the insurance claim.
Okay. Specifically, what do you do?
I am an appraiser of fine and decorative art, also known as antiques and pottery, things like that. I'm a generalist, so I do a little bit of everything.
So let's talk a little bit about when it's time to get things appraised. I know from a design point of view, we talked about this earlier, fun things and fine things. Can you literally walk through my home and I can show you what I have and you can give us a ballpark figure of what it's worth and maybe how to insure it? Is that really what you're doing?
I can give you advice on how to proceed. I don't usually give values until I've done some research because I'm careful about that. I might be smart, but I don't know it all.
Right.
Despite what my husband might say. But the process is that an appraiser would come in and talk to you about your items and help you divide the fun from the valuable.
Okay.
And properly insure, or if you want to make a charitable donation, we handle that for the IRS. Equitable distribution when things don't go well in a marriage, that type of thing. Yeah. So, we can help solve a lot of problems. We're just basically providing a tool you can rely on.
What is an antique these days? What qualifies as an antique? Well, and
Other
me
than
too.
you and me, yeah, right.
Well, and I was thinking that because I'm thinking about some of the things that I have that probably, honestly, qualify as legit antiques.
Yeah.
I'm horrified to say.
And it depends on whether you listen to the IRS, your local antique dealer, or a purist.
Right.
So a lot of purists will say an antique is anything before the machine age, which is approximately 1830.
Okay.
The IRS will say anything that's 100 years old or older.
Okay.
And your antique dealer has toys I played with as a child as antiques.
Okay, got it.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What do you see a lot of? What are you really looking for?
Well, a lot of people assume that all art is high value because some art is.
Yes.
And so we do look at that a lot. And I'm a member of a firm now. I started a firm as my retirement plan.
There you go.
So did business as Libby Holloway Appraisals for years and am now the lead at Aletheia Appraisals. But what our team can do is come in and just kind of help you figure out what's valuable, what's not. We see everything from antique carpets or orientals all the way up to antique light fixtures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are antiques holding their values, or again, is it a subjective thing? And the same with art. Are there objective criteria that you look at to make these kinds of evaluations?
Yes. It's actually a science. We do a lot of research.
Can you share with us a little bit about what that would look like? What would some of the criteria be?
Well, it's basic economics, really. Who else wants that piece? What is the market? If it's an artist that's well represented, then perhaps the value's higher for that artist. If it's an antique piece of furniture, brown furniture my specialty area, incidentally, is 18th and 19th century American furniture. But
We don't have any here, by the way.
I know. You have a personal passion for the art and antiques.
I
and so you
do.
study it. Is
I
that
do.
how you get your knowledge?
Yes. And I started out with the furniture, American furniture, and then as my clients became more diverse, I had to become diverse.
Yeah.
And am passionate about a lot of things, including silver and Chinese export porcelains and
Oh my gosh.
fine art.
How amazing. It is really a science, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
Do you find that younger people are asking you to come and appraise? I notice that as I get older, my kids get more interested in my stuff.
Okay.
Is that what you see?
I do, but it's a different reason for having value. In our day, maybe we were collecting art or antiques thinking it's an investment. Now our kids don't want it, and the market doesn't necessarily, so it's not so much that. Current collectors are more passion collectors.
Okay, that's right.
And they
okay.
collect what they love.
And that makes so much sense. I tell you, we could sit here and talk about this all day. It's really fascinating.
Well, I
We
Yeah.
for
appreciate
sure
it.
you'd all be asleep on the couch.
No, no.
Stay with us, more to come on Conversations for the Couch.
Thank you, Libby.
Yeah.